And
then,
we on?
yes, we are.
Okay, good. So, welcome back, everybody. It's been a little over a week, but hopefully Thursday works better for everybody. We really appreciate everybody that signs into this or watches it at some point, and the 85 followers. We're just talking about mall time with Liquid Rook and Special K, and how Liquid Rook is lamenting the deal for some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Funko Pops.
And so I already have Leonardo. It's the comic book version. And they have Donatello, Michelangelo, and Raphael. And it's like, and I should have just done it, but I didn't, like a putz.
Yes, putz it up.
That's what I do best.
But I mean, there weren't great deals. It was $12.95 a piece, or what was it, $33 for three? Like they're $11.
It would be $30 for the three.
Oh, was it 30?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's not a terrible deal.
Not a terrible deal,
but it's like, do I? It was like, yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I just spent a ton of money on Pokemon cards, so let's be honest. It would have been better if I just spent that on those and not as much as I did.
On the cards?
Yeah. But I love the cards, too.
Would you still have bought the cards if you had
Oh, yeah, of course I would have. Of course I would have. I saw those and I was like, oh, yes. Because, like, if you look them up... Oh, hey.
Oh, who's this guy? He looks like a clone of you or something. Is he going to give you a...
Oh, this is where the... Yes. Remember when we were trying to find the guy in the world, in the dark world, was like, hey, there's, I used to play this song where these animals were... This is where he was talking about.
What are we finding that's buried? A skull? A body?
I think we're finding... No, I think we're trying to find the ocarina that he was playing. So, the Ocarina of Time is a special ocarina, but ocarinas have been a part of Zelda for a long time, so...
Yeah, in the original one, they looked more like a flute. Did they call them an ocarina?
I'm pretty sure they do.
So,
like, because, like, the Ocarina of Time is, like...
The late 90s called them the Macarinas. Okay.
Boom. I loved that song. I loved it.
Didn't I say something like if we get so many like viewers or something in one night, we would video you do the Macarena?
Yeah. Yeah.
If we get double that, I'll do it with you.
Yeah, absolutely. Welcome, everyone. We appreciate you joining us. It's been a good...
Scout, get out of there.
Couple weeks, I feel.
Scout says you should have bought the turtles and not the cards.
Yeah.
Because he likes turtle soup.
Let's
Actually, I have no idea.
I definitely would have bought both. I know who I am. I do need a shelf, though, because where they are right now is not the best. It's a little more precarious than I want.
Right.
So this is not what I was planning, actually, for this stream originally. But since we found this, I figure we will try and find it.
Hey, we got our resident UK member back.
Hello!
You lot
More
really need to
British
make your
friendly.
stream schedule more British.
I don't even know what that would be. What would that be?
Right? We have jobs. This is not our main job. So if you could get more of your fellow Brits to jump on.
Get 10,000 subscribers who pay $10 each. I'll make my stream British friendly.
Right.
I'll wake up at any time during the day if you can get 10,000 people to do $10 a day or $10 a month.
Right.
I'd do that.
Oh yeah.
Because
actually,
that'd be
that
right
was,
where we were.
What's that? $100,000?
Yeah.
We could split that and probably live off that.
And we could live on it. Yeah.
So we are not prideful here. So.
There it is.
And if you want to, oh, you finally found it. Oh, here's the flute. Its music surely has some mysterious power.
So I guess they do call it a flute. It's an ocarina.
It's a flute.
Honest, but
flute.
6 hours earlier than this, and it's a deal. Yeah, that's not even that hard. That's only 2 o'clock for us. That's not hard at all.
Yeah,
we could do a Saturday stream that is just 2 o'clock. Yeah, and then in the summer we could actually start doing more stuff like that too. Right.
But then
maybe that is a good plan.
Maybe so.
Yeah, maybe we do like an extra day.
But Zealously is going to have to talk to his friends and make it more worth it because most everybody else is here in Utah. So
Utea.
and to tell you a story. Well, it's not really a story. It's just something that's happening over here on this end that shows us that we are not proud. I went and took the initiative of finally getting my free office chair. Yes. So KSL Classifieds, thank you, Marsha from KSL Classifieds. I now have a sweet office chair. I don't think it actuates up and down, but it sits at a nice height. It's got fantastic armrests that actuate in, out, up, and down. It is pretty cool. It's cream colored with black accents, and it is right butt leaning, so somebody might have been a bit heavy or a bit on the right side and not on the left. No politics intended.
I think I lean on the right when I lean.
Yeah.
I think I'm a right leaner.
That's
why my left foot's always arched. That's why my left foot always hurts.
I do the left lean gangster drive when I'm riding the Magnum when I sit back and
Oh, there you go. All right, so now
Black
I gotta
accents.
find.
I'll bring many boyfriends to the stream.
Cool. I don't care who they are. I am not picky.
Right? We're not asking about people's backgrounds and stuff. We're just asking that they
just
jump on
the amount of people. That's all.
Just the amount of people.
Yeah.
As we are down to just zealously now, once again. But we appreciate
That's
it.
about right.
That's about right. But we missed you last week when we did it Wednesday. Although you did not miss anything because it just... Well, maybe you did.
Yeah, Wednesday. We don't know really about Wednesday. It could just be a misnomer too.
Yeah.
But
And
when
maybe
football season's going on, Monday's a little hard.
Yeah, that's true.
But then when basketball season, like the NCAA is going on, then Thursday and Saturday become a little hard.
Yeah.
All right, so I found.
Well, I don't care
So I
about
did what I
basketball
needed to
nearly
do.
so much.
I got into the dark world. Yeah. So I did some research. So we should be able to do 2 dungeons.
So, and hopefully you won't have to see me play the game, but it's pretty awesome. So if you missed it last week, that sucks for you. Go back and watch it because I guess it's recorded.
Yep.
Watch it in
Always
triple speed if you can, and then you'll realize that we are still very new at
Yeah,
this.
that was the we're gonna deem the poop stream.
Yeah. Although you did, was last week when I flattened the chair?
Was it last?
Was it just
week?
last week that I
think
flattened?
it might have been. That's funny. All right, so
Yeah,
these little skulls right here. This is the
3
entrance
a.m.,
to the dungeon. I can't do anything in this room.
Thanks for being up at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Or not 3 a.m. So, but so yeah, at least
They said 6 hours ahead.
within the
so
first
would that
10
be-
minutes, it was last week, and that is why I tried so hard to find a chair, and I was willing to pay money, so I put $0 to $20
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna
on
pay
the filter.
$180 for a chair. So
Yeah. So now,
hopefully that works, and we can get like maybe a cushion. We maybe need to get a cushion for it.
I don't know. I mean, it doesn't look like it's really used all that much, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a pretty cool looking chair, and I mean.
Yeah, I mean it looks slick too.
Yeah, and it was just like minutes from my house, just in West Jordan.
Yeah.
So just not too far. So I'm
Happy about that.
yes, super happy about this. So now the stream will get even better because I'm in a good mood, and because I have a special K out there. This is for you. This is Liquid Rook and Special K's weekly top 40. If I listened long enough to you.
Not sure what part of the dungeon I'm in. I'm probably in a place that I shouldn't be yet.
So you have a bomb wall and you blew it up and now you can't go
It's
anywhere?
because, so this dungeon is a little unique to the other dungeons where you...
Holy crap, it's like they overused that.
Yeah, no kidding.
You got the map.
Where there is an overworld property to it where, like, you go in and out of the overworld to get into the dungeon, right? The problem is that you can get to the other parts of the dungeon without
failed.
any... I did. That thing pushes me back.
I'm not sitting on the floor. That's a step down from even the flattened, crappy...
Yeah, at least a chair would be elevated.
Yeah. Because everything's up kind of high. I'd be like a little kid, like, yes, Mr. Mike, what do you have for me today? Show me old video games.
Oh, I don't
So-
wanna go through that one. But yeah, so this one's unique. You can get to places that you probably honestly shouldn't be yet. But that makes a dungeon, I guess, more of a puzzle, which does fulfill its purpose. I'm sure a little kid would be like, "Why? I'm in the dungeon. I can't move forward." And then they're like, "Oh, that is why."
Okay, here's another thing. Putting everything on the floor. No, I mean, as somebody that's aging.
Scout. Scout's the worst. Oh, hi.
Nope, he's being really cool
He's-
today.
He's almost dead. Hopefully that day will come sooner than later.
So I took out. Oh, the hands are back. They look much more creepy, but they look pretty cool.
Wall Masters is what they are called.
Scout
Oh
is.
my gosh! How about I die? How about
Scout
that?
does have the supremacy, to be honest with you. He is a. I mean, just by the nature of his personality. I mean, most people think he's cute except Mike, but
'Cause
he's not. He's not really a cuddly dog. It's
Oh,
not that
puts
he's.
me in the front.
Oh, yeah, that's what they usually do. That's what they did in the past. So.
Oh, that helps me anyway. So it's only 2 floors. All right, that's not a big deal. I'm gonna die though.
Awesome. So
That wasn't on purpose, but I know my skills when playing this game.
well, that's great. So yeah, get us 115 more followers, and then we will stream Scout live, and you can,
Stream Scout live.
which is what everybody wants to see.
Freaking Scout.
And we'll try out different treats for him to see which one he likes best. We had a pretty big meal. I'm really trying to cut more sugar out, and thanks to my special K, Scout point of view, should we put a
That'd be
GoPro?
interesting. Put like a GoPro camera.
Yeah,
on. That's not a bad idea.
I've thought
actually.
about that. My mom wants me to do that.
That's pretty funny. I like that.
Yeah,
That'd be a good idea.
because they'd like to see what he does throughout the day. I mean, I
And
want
like live stream that. Just have it as like its own like.
He
thing.
would get so many more views than us as we
Oh, absolutely.
lose our 3 other viewers tonight.
Oh crap.
The height of our supremacy is over. Oh, anyway, I was telling stories or something. So no, we had a pretty good meal. So not only do I want to look after my heart, I'm trying to eat a bit more healthy. So you're mobile chatting? What does that even mean? So anyway,
He's probably on his phone, I guess. Oh my gosh.
I cooked a meal.
Wall
with,
Master.
like sweet potatoes, peas, carrots. Put some tomatoes in there. I didn't put the kidney beans in it this time. I should have. And then cheese. Yeah, they are good. Scout really likes them too, and he actually likes this whole meal. So we actually ate that. And yesterday, are you walking with the mobile phone?
Oh my gosh.
Anyway,
Pixels worth
so we had a pretty good one, and I let him go outside.
I really hate.
Sadly, he's got to be stuck in the
How am I gonna
crate.
do this?
I don't know what you do.
Well, because now I'm rethinking it. Because can I grab it?
And you said you didn't need to look this up.
Well, I do.
Can you push it all the way
I do
in?
probably need to look it up, but I'm not going to because it's the puzzling part. If I do that, it'll go way too fast, and that kind of defeats. As long as I can get to the dungeon, we should be fine.
No, we got 2 more viewers back, so. But
Yay! Let's see. Can I hook shot to a door?
so most of my life.
Oops.
No. Maybe not, huh? I told her that we were on, so maybe she's just doing something. She said she was gonna
I have
pop
another
in.
place I can go to
So
actually.
we got 3 viewers, so maybe.
So let's see.
No. Are the people at the top above the my chat the people that are on right now? Or this is
No,
just-
those are the people. Those are the people that just recently. That's like a.
Those are recently followed.
Yeah, it's like a thing to tell us, hey, this is what happened.
Oh, yeah. She's on. She would like to be. So I was looking at my DNA,
Oh my gosh.
and
Oh my gosh! Stop stealing my stuff!
I thought for most of my life I was like almost like 90% British and like 10% Danish, and did the DNA test, and
Everything is trying
it said that I
to kill
wasn't,
me.
even though like a lot of my family research says that I am otherwise. It says I'm 43% French German, and so I traced it down the surname line of my father, No, but I mean, DNA wise.
No idea how I ended up here.
Anyway, and I found that one of the earls that I'm related to was also married to these French ladies that were related to kings of Brittany. Well, I know I'm American. I mean, I've been born and raised American, but DNA-wise, zealously, it's a thing.
I mean, I am Italian.
Have you done a DNA test?
No, but I guess it could be that. But
Should.
my grandmother was my grandmother was half Italian, and so that would make me eighth.
It's very true. It'd probably be hard to find more American people than Mike and I.
True, because we actually still believe in most good old American values. Because a lot of the rest of them are a bunch of sneaks. Because there was a big thing that came, so I don't know if you know
Why do you
Crowder.
think he's lying?
What? According to my
5%.
dad, I'm like 5% Japanese, but he's like...
Now
Look,
I
I
got-
know that I'm Italian. Like, my great-grandfather was Italian.
Now I got that song stuck in my head.
What's that song?
Come on. No?
No.
Turning Japanese. I think I'm turning Japanese. I really think so. Turning Japanese.
I should have been Japanese. Everything that Japan loves is what I love. Steak, video games,
And tight spaces?
anime. Yeah, I don't mind tight spaces.
Overcrowded?
And baseball. Like, that's basically what I am.
Being Japanese is like such a protagonist trait. Why is that? Sure about what direction that's taking anybody. This chair leans back like sweet. Oh, is that gonna be hard if I lean back? Are people not gonna be able to hear me?
Yeah, they won't be able to hear you.
I'll have to swivel.
Eventually, we're gonna have to get like.
Hey, Mike. How's it going?
Eventually, we're gonna. Sounds ridiculous. Eventually, we're
That
gonna
works,
have to
right?
Get mics for both of us. That way, our voices can actually be
Yeah.
better projected.
Projectile voices.
I'm just
That's
gonna
what we're
use the
doing here
mirror.
tonight.
I'm just gonna use the mirror. Then I'm gonna go to where I was and just stop goofing around.
I try not to look in the mirror.
Well, I mean, you do see yourself, so that's
Isn't it a weird concept sometimes?
a mirror.
Most of our lives are spent, not seeing us,
Sure, ourselves.
And yeah, and then when we see it, I know what a protagonist is. I just don't understand what Japanese has to do with being
What
a
are you
protagonist.
doing, zealously? What are you getting at? You're being very weird today. Oh my gosh! How about we stop? Just, oh my goodness!
You're getting your butt kicked.
I know.
We should have done a tally on how many times you've died.
Too much to count.
I guess that would have given me
Because
something
we have
to do.
video, we can go and look at it if we want.
We could.
Bad game designs, Nintendo. Goodness gracious. How about we just let them walk on you? Ugh. Such bad design.
Is Twitch.com?
Yes.
Okay. I told my brother about it.
But yeah, so sadly, in the conservative news space, I'm pretty sad about what's been happening recently because Steven Crowder is fighting with the Daily Wire.
You're good.
And so now,
Oh, he is?
yeah, and
Why?
so Crowder was originally or has been with the Blaze for a while.
Yeah.
That contract ended. He didn't want to re-sign up. Blah blah
Really?
blah.
Why? I
He
wonder why
then he got offers, and in Crowder's mind, these offers are ridiculous, arcane, are not like they don't. There, it's he want, and this is the whole thing. So he said he didn't like he said he did a whole Twitter thing that's called Stop Big Con. Okay, so he's in it to stop like he's fighting, like he is like he wants to bring to light the things that have been happening in this space. And so then he's like, so he put out a video and he's like, you know, telling, he didn't say who it was, but he says, look, I have the receipts, don't make me like talk about the receipts. So then the Daily Wire, because a lot of people are like, oh, it was probably the Daily Wire, and the Daily Wire then was like, yeah, it was us. So then they put out a video doing their side of the story. So they just said this was the contract we offered, this is what, you know, wasn't liked about it, blah 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 blah. And look, that's fine, but the whole thing is now, so you have these two competing perspectives, but now the problem is that you have two of the most important voices in the conservative movement in America fighting, and that's fine, because like, the Daily Wire wants to make money, and that's what they're about. That's their purpose. They look at it as a business transaction, so they don't care about it. Crowder is like, he wants to start a movement, and he expected a little bit more from them in that movement. And so then when it didn't happen, he got mad, and he's, you know, he's trying to give everyone their comeuppance, and then he just put out another video stressing more stuff. I guess it was an actual phone call about, I haven't watched that video yet, and so it's quite interesting what is going on. And the thing is like, I am a Crowder kind of guy.
Crowder compass.
And so, but I have a Daily Wire subscription. I like the Daily Wire too. So, like, as far as, like, I'm not going to pick sides because I understand. I will say, though, as far as a creator goes, and for the sake of the movement, I do believe I am on Crowder's side more than I am on the Daily Wire side in this debate. And that is true. Because I kind of feel the same way that, like, conservatives let money get in the way of what is actually important.
Conservative isn't necessarily a political party. It's just kind of a way that you view the politics and the government and how it should run. Is different than conservatives in England, because there's fortunately for England,
nowhere near the same.
Yeah, there's a lot of different parties in there, you know. And if you want to talk about drama, the only British drama that I saw was today. I read an article about Jeremy Clarkson and what he said about Meghan Markle, which I probably agree with Jeremy Clarkson, but I guess he apparently tried to apologize to them, and they wouldn't accept it. And I say, Jeremy Clarkson, you should have gone with your first statement, because she is, nobody cares about her.
Yeah, she's the worst.
Yeah.
She's the worst. She's the worst. She's a no-name actress who fell into the lap of royalty, and now has just been like, have you seen?
And then got him to like abdicate the power.
Right.
What?
It's like,
She's not that good looking.
No, what a putz.
Is that Harry?
Yeah.
What
an idiot.
My daughter would know better, so.
What an idiot. Seriously, though.
Yeah.
What a dork.
What book was it? Did he confess to killing Princess Diana?
Now, that would have been crazy.
It was Camille. No, she doesn't look smart enough to pull off something like that.
I don't know nearly enough to be intelligent in that conversation of Princess Diana.
No, Megan is beautiful. Daughter of mine.
No, she's average at best. She is.
That's fine. I mean, a lot of people believe that and agree with you. Also,
and are also wrong.
So much so that. Oh, Prince Harry came out with a book. Is that why Jeremy Clarkson said that about them? I mean, I don't know tons about Jeremy Clarkson. I watched a lot of Top Gear and Grand Tour, and I actually really like him. I also watched his Jeremy Clarkson Has a Farm or whatever on Amazon. I think he's hilarious. I think he's a great journalist and an amazing driver. So I really like him, and he seems like a great patriot. Spare what?
Which one was he on?
Jeremy Clarkson?
Yeah.
He's the older one that originally started it with I can't even think of the names. Not James May. James May was the third one that came in, and then the other one's the. Sorry, why can't I think of his name? He's also one of my favorite because they usually
going senile. Let's be.
It's 400-page sob story. What, of being in the royalty?
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
it is the
oh, poor me. I had to go to Buckingham Palace.
Oh, how dare these maids not give me my porridge and tea on time.
Porridge and tea? I don't think royalty's eating porridge. Do they eat porridge over there? What even is porridge?
It's for the dogs, okay?
It's for the dogs. Mommy, Dad'm says I can't have my...
Meghan said a bad word against me. Well, then Meghan Markle's the worst. She freaking like, so she somehow gets put into royalty, and then she starts bad-mouthing the Queen on that stupid documentary. She is a fool.
I mean...
She's a fool. Ugh, my
gosh.
gosh.
She's more famous for marrying Prince Henry than the show, because I don't even know what show...
I didn't even know who she was!
I don't even know what show she acted in.
They're like, oh, she's an actress. Like, nothing I've seen.
Although at the same time, Meghan Markle, if you're out there and you want to come on our stream, sure.
Oh, that's funny.
You could try to convince.
You can come on our stream.
You could try to convince us of your prowess and what you've done.
It's gonna be a thing. But...
I mean, it's not bad enough that Americans kind of have like a bad, some people overseas have a bad look in their eyes at such an awesome place. She's probably not helping.
The best place?
The best place.
Sorry. The best place, the one that...
American exceptionalism rules here.
Yeah, and I am...
Not to diminish any place else.
And I am not ashamed about it. Oh, I'll diminish this. I'll diminish all the places. I'll diminish all of them. Britain, get your act together, huh?
Yeah, like we're one to talk.
Fix your teeth.
Look who's in our White House.
True.
So today, because I teach a class called Mysteries of Histories, many of my students honestly truly believe that he is a clone. Oh, those are the mummies. I like the old ones that look like the Michelin Man.
Look how I got stuck in this frame rate loop hell. I couldn't get out of it.
Oh, is that what was happening?
That was what was happening.
Oh,
yeah.
I just thought you were just trying to attack him from afar.
No, I was, but because the game is still built upon that like system. So it's not as if they like fixed, because they could have fixed the frame rate like
zealously. Do you eat porridge?
Hey, look, I'm not making fun of people who eat porridge. I'm making fun of people who are too good to eat porridge. That's who I'm making fun of.
Have you ever eaten porridge?
Myself? Yeah, probably not.
Is porridge like cream of wheat, or is it more like oatmeal?
I would think it's probably more like cream.
Can you push it in the door?
Oh.
Can you drop a bomb?
I don't know what the problem is, because like I can't pull it.
What kind of biscuits are your favorite? And that's cookies, but biscuits over here are much different, and they're also delicious.
You call them biscuits?
Yeah.
Ugh, you guys are weird.
What do you call Triscuits? Are they also biscuits?
We're very curious.
That sounds so weird. Chocolate biscuits. Like if you made a chocolate biscuit over here, that'd just be like a muffin. Would that be a muffin?
It's like chocolate.
No, because biscuits
right?
are so different. So over here you do. Don't let me all leave. We're not offended you. We actually really want to know, like, what you call Triscuits. Do you have Triscuits as a brand over there?
If you want to leave, go ahead and leave. We're not changing. That's already the promise I made to myself.
Chocolate biscuits like Oreos? Do you have Oreos over there?
I'm changing who I am.
Or like...
Oh, do I need to fall in the hole that you can uncover?
Do we have just chocolate cookies? We have chocolate chip cookies, and we have...
Yeah, my wife makes... Well, my wife
It's like chicken and a biscuit. Oh, that wouldn't apply over there, because that would sound really gross. So like a chicken and a... So we have this thing, it's like a... Triscuits are like a wheat cracker over here.
Chicken and biscuits, good.
And they also have these things called chicken and biscuits, which would definitely not translate, because that sounds awful. Like a chicken cookie? A chicken-flavored cookie would sound... Oreos are good.
No, my wife makes
only
a
with
chocolate
milk.
cookie with peanut butter chips, and it tastes like a Reese's peanut butter cup.
Oh man, that sounds good.
She should.
Is it like a cake cookie?
No, it's just like a normal. It's a normal cookie. Like it's good. Like
Yeah.
I'll have her make some, so you can try them. They're good.
So I don't know if the trends made it over across the pond, but over here they have these new like cookie shops,
Oh yeah.
like Crumble, and oh yeah, that's just
Oreos
like
and ice cream. Yeah, we have
that's
Oreo
cookie,
ice cream
or cookies and cream.
cookies and cream.
is
Yeah.
basically.
When
But
I love Oreos and milk, that's
man,
such
I know.
an easy like dessert, and it's so good.
My gosh, we should
So
not talk about
good.
this because I'm gonna go on an Oreo run because we still got
Just
2
We'll
hours.
just put like a bowl of milk, and we'll just like. And I love milk. I drink milk straight from the jug.
However, my Special K would probably not want me to do that because I'm trying so hard to stay away from massive amounts of sugar. But dang, does that sound amazing right now? Oh my gosh.